Hey Rebels, welcome back to the Rebel Alliance. I'm Brittany and today I'm going to share with you my Star Wars Rebels Funko Pop collection. I've only been collecting pops for a couple of months, and so this is the collection that I wanted to start out with because I recently watched the Rebels series on Disney Plus and absolutely fell in love with it and the characters, and so I was really excited to get a lot of these. Now, I found some of these on Amazon and eBay, but I also had the most luck on Facebook Marketplace. There was someone who was selling a lot of these in his collection. He just didn't want them anymore, and so he was able to give me a really good deal for a lot of pops, which was awesome. He had a lot of the exclusives or the harder to find Funkos, and they were also, of course, the more expensive ones because they're exclusive or hard to find. And so I was really excited to get my hands on those. But the first one I wanted to show you guys is, of course, Mr. Ezra Bridger. Now, he is the first character that we see in the series, and he has his blue hair with his orange jumpsuit and his gloves on his hands. He also has his blue lightsaber that, of course, he custom made, and it also is a blaster. So these are all of the ones in this series. I'll give you guys a close-up of the back of the box. So, of course, we have Kanan, Chopper, Ezra, Sabine, Hera, and Zeb, all part of the gang. And so the next one I will show you is going to be Kanan. Now, Kanan is an awesome character. I loved his character arc throughout the series. Kanan is just a really good guy in general. He tries his hardest to train Ezra how to use the Force and how to be a Jedi and what that means, even though he obviously went through a lot with the Clone Wars and losing his master. And here he is portrayed with his blue lightsaber. He has his goatee and his long hair that's pulled back in a ponytail. I really love the colors that they chose for his outfit, both in this series and on this pop. And he has gloves as well. And he is just one of my favorite characters from the series. Now, the next pop we have is Hera, because we wouldn't have Kanan if we didn't have Hera. We all know that she has saved the entire group multiple times throughout the series, and she is just such a strong female character. I absolutely loved her. She is seen here with her goggles. They have really nice detail in them. She has an orange jumpsuit on as well that matches Ezra's. She has her blaster. Hera, of course, is one of the best pilots in the galaxy. She owns the ship called the Ghost. And I love her body language in this pop. She has her hand on her hip and her eyebrow raised because she's always suspicious of what the other group members are doing. And she's just a really fun character. The next pop we have is Zeb. And Zeb is an awesome character. I think he adds a lot of comedic humor throughout the series. And he's seen here with like electric green eyes and his purple stripes. He's got some facial hair and his gun that has some like wood accents and cloth wrappings on it. The detail in his armor looks really nice, and I love that he's kind of gritting his teeth because he's always annoyed with Ezra and Chopper, and so I feel like that is exactly how he looks a lot during the series. The next one we have is Chopper, and Chopper is such a fun droid. I feel like they give some of the best personalities to the droids. And so Chopper is here with his orange head and his cream, it's kind of a cream color body, and it has some yellow, gray, blue, and green accents on him. I love that they have his arms sticking out and kind of just ready for action. He is definitely a sassy droid, which we all love. So Chopper was definitely one that I wanted in my collection. And of course, last but not least, we have Sabine. First off, can we just talk about her hair? It's amazing. I love how her armor and her hair color changes throughout the series and is completely different in each season. So she is seen here with her blue hair, and it's kind of like ombre to be lighter at the bottom. Her armor has the most detail out of any of these pops, which I absolutely think they just nailed. She is obviously really artsy, and so there is some like paint splatters on her gloves. She's got some paint splatters also on her boots. They have the rebellion sign that she made on her chest plate, and she's got both of her blasters in her hands. I thought it'd be really fun to make these Sabine inspired ears because I couldn't find anything on Etsy or Pinterest, and so I decided to design and create my own. And they definitely were a labor of love, but I actually loved how they turned out. Okay, so the next pops we are going to look at are the exclusives and the harder to find pops from this series. So of course the first one is Sabine again, but this is the Walgreens exclusive with her mask, which is what I based my ears off of. So she has her helmet on. It is orange and a burgundy color with some gray accents. So her body on this one is almost the exact same as the other pop, but we can see some differences in the padding that she has on, but she still has the paint splatters on her shoes and on her gloves, and she's still holding her blasters. They are different colors than the other one though, and I just really loved this exclusive, so I was excited to get it. This is what the back of the box is. So we have Sabine and Ahsoka in this little side series. So that brings us to the next pop, which is Ahsoka. Ahsoka is definitely my favorite character in all of the Star Wars universe. I absolutely love her character arc in the past couple seasons of the Clone Wars. And if anyone watched the brand new episode of Clone Wars that was released today, then I would love to know what you think down in the comments below. But this is the Hot Topic exclusive Ahsoka, and this is the Ahsoka that was made for the Rebels series. So her outfit is going to be screen accurate, and she has her two lightsabers, and her lightsabers are just clear on the pop. She has some really pretty burgundy accents that go along with her headdress. And this is definitely one of my top 3 pops from this entire collection. So I was super excited to get it. Now I just have 3 more pops to show you guys. This next one is Captain Rex as a cute little old man. And I absolutely loved this storyline in the Rebels series. And I was like shocked to see Captain Rex again. I think it is such an awesome storyline that he gets to see Ahsoka, especially after watching today's Clone Wars episode. This is a Smuggler's Bounty exclusive, and if you don't know what Smuggler's Bounty is, it is now discontinued, but Amazon and Funko had like a Star Wars Funko Pop subscription box, and so this was one of the Funkos that was in one of their boxes. So here we have Rex, and of course he is an older man because the Rebels series is after the Clone Wars by quite a few years. And so he has his white beard and mustache and his armor that has blue accents, which is very reminiscent of the Clone Wars. He's also got his blasters. So I think this is a really fun exclusive to add into this collection. Okay, so this next pop is a character I've really been into lately. I just finished the Thrawn Alliances book, which is the second book in the 3-part series. And I absolutely loved the first and second books, and so I'm really excited to start the third one. But Thrawn was really hard to find for not an outrageous price online. But this is, of course, Grand Admiral Thrawn. He is a 2017 Galactic Convention exclusive, and of course he is a Chiss, so he has red eyes and blue skin. He looks so handsome in his Admiral uniform. And he has quickly become one of my absolute favorite characters, especially in this series. I feel like we got a really good glimpse at how smart and clever he is. So I'm very excited to have this as part of my collection. And last but certainly not least is Darth Maul. Now this is also a Star Wars Smuggler's Bounty exclusive, and he is also very pricey when you try to look for him on eBay. And I love this Rebels exclusive because he's got some really nice detail on his body. He has bright yellow eyes, and they did a great job with the painting details on his horns. He of course has his double-ended lightsaber, and he just looks really cool. So I feel really lucky that I got to add this pop to my collection as well. Okay guys, so that was my Star Wars Rebel Funko Pop collection. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know down in the comments below what your favorite Funko was from this video. I do have a couple of other random Star Wars pops. My newest one was the Dark Side Rey, which just was awesome. But I think the next collection that I'm going to work on is actually the Rogue One collection. And so if you'd like to see that, let me know. I would love for you guys to be a part of the Rebel Alliance, so please remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you will be notified when I upload new videos every week. I hope you're all doing really well, and as always, may the Force be with you.